Okay, this is my chapter 9 observation, and this chapter came at a really good time because there's a lot of stuff happening at my job, and I'm going to use my coworkers or my team at work to talk about a lot of this. I would say that because of how our schedules are structured, we have created two different out groups, right? I mean, I guess technically one of them is an in group and the other one is an out group, but it feels like two different out groups because it's two different groups of people, our closers and our openers, who think that they are being undervalued or mistreated because of what they're being asked to do versus their understanding of the other person's job, right? With um, and because there's not a lot of overlap in our day, like maybe once in a while we'll be together for 30 minutes, because there's not a lot of overlap, we do not understand each other's jobs very well. And so while we're a group, there's no cohesion at all. Like if you were to have us all work in the same area at the same time, I don't know if we talk to each other, right? And part of that is because in our mind, it's hard to create this group because there are group there's not really group norms. There is two out groups that have their idea of what the group norms are supposed to be, right? So I'm one of the openers. I've been a closer before. I've worked at the same company for 6 years. I've been a closer. I've been an opener. I have expectations for what a closer should do, and I have expectations for what I should be able to do because I work both areas. And these people that I work with have not worked in this role as long as I have. And so I feel that I have some level of expertise, right, in this area. I have expert power. Um, and so I really struggle when I see that they are not accomplishing something that to me is a norm. It is their one goal should be. And I'm sure that they feel the same way when they have an expectation for what I should be doing and I'm not meeting their expectation, right? And so because we have differing expectations for each other and a lack of like formality in what our roles are, no one like there's no cohesion at all, right? Um, I think maybe part of it is that there are some things that the T like there are certain things that maybe some of us view as informal roles, right? Where it is not in them, it's like, oh, this is not an official thing I'm supposed to do. It's just something that maybe I can do. When in actuality, no, this is part of your job, and you are just not accomplishing it on both sides, right? Um, and I think part of that is actually because there's no mixing. We don't see each other very often. There is no culture. There's two different groups that are technically one group functioning. Anyway, uh, it was a really good chapter. It really connected to what was happening at work. So